What's going on, guys? Today we're going to check out this really cool product from PeakDo. It's called the LinkPower-1. It's a integrated battery for the Starlink Mini. It attaches right to the Starlink Mini, so now you're going to have the dish, the router, and the battery all in one. I think this is a cool product. Let's check it out. All right, so let's get into this, see what's in the box. All right, so we have a QR code for the e-manual. Nice styrofoam packaging so it doesn't get damaged. These, I assume, are the cables. Yeah. So you have a USB-C cable. Oh. You have a short little DC to DC cable for charging the battery to the Starlink Mini. And this is your USB-C to USB-C for charging the battery bank itself. Next, we'll pull out the star of the show. And there we go. You can see it attaches to the mounts on the Starlink Mini. That's your USB-C port for charging and discharging, I assume, so you can plug in other things to that and charge your laptop or phone or whatever. Your power button. All the info is on the back of this. It's a 96 watt-hour battery, which should last more than 4 hours with the Starlink Mini. And then I assume that you turn this on by holding it on. I don't know if you guys can see the screen or not in the full daylight. The battery's at 43% right now. So we are going to charge this thing up and do some real-world testing on it. All right, so I have the USB-C plugged into a fast charging outlet. Plugged into the USB-C port there. That's on. So you can see it's at 45% battery. It's charging. It's going to take an hour and 20 minutes. Nothing on the DC side yet because it's not plugged into the Starlink. 39 watts going in at 1.93 amps, 20.2 volts. And it's USB-C charging. And I assume the Bluetooth is always on. There is an app for this, and I'll show you that later, how to connect to the app. All right, so I have the PeakDo battery fully charged to 100%. Now I have to install it on the Starlink Mini. So if you've never taken the bracket off the Starlink Mini, you have to lift it out of these tabs and then pull back, and it just comes out like that. Now in the PeakDo, I assume those same tabs have to go in these slots here. And these tabs go in the side slots. So you just kind of slide it in until it clicks. And there you go. Look how slick that is. That just sits nice and easy in there. That's really cool. So yeah, as well, another thing is it has the 1/4-inch mounts. So you can put it on any tripod that you have that has 1/4-inch screw on it. So that's what I'm going to do next, is mount it on this tripod and aim it at the sky. Oh yeah, I guess I should plug the cable into it first. So there we go. So the DC to DC cable goes in the one side, and then this one goes in the other. And that is so cool. So there is the whole battery setup. That's the whole thing. That is phenomenal. You could easily put that in a backpack and take it camping. You know, it takes up no room whatsoever in a backpack. It's like a laptop, or smaller than a laptop, and probably weighs about the same. So that's awesome. I really love that about this thing. All right, let's set it up on the tripod and see how long this battery lasts in real world conditions. All right, so as you can see, I got the Starlink set up on the tripod. I aimed it kind of northwest because that's the way it normally is. So we're going to power this baby on underneath here. Hold it down until the green light, there we go. It already says 96%. Anyhow, let's power this thing up. I'll check the Starlink app, make sure it's aligned properly, and we'll see how long it lasts. The time right now is
1:11 p.m.
There you go, 1:11 p.m. Let's see how long it lasts. Alright, so the Starlink is aligned. We're at what, 92%? Let's see how long it goes for. Oh, it says right there 6 hours and 8 minutes or something. Anyhow, we'll soon find out. I'm going to leave it plugged in until it's dead. 6 hours and 8 minutes. Siri, listen to me. Anyhow, we'll see you when we're down to almost zero. Alright, well, it's like 2 minutes to 4 right now. I'm sure we're still doing well on power. Let's take a look. Yeah, still at 43%, say another 2 hours and 23 minutes. That's pretty good with 3 hours in already. But it's kind of looking like it's going to rain. It'll be a good time to mention it is IPX4 waterproof, which means it's good in light rains and stuff. I don't know if it's good in heavy rains, it doesn't say. But it's pretty protected under there. Like, I don't think it's really going to get that wet. And the connection, the 12 volt connection's a waterproof seal. And as well, while I'm here, I might as well mention that it's good up in the cold up to minus 20, in the heat up to 60 degrees Celsius, and it's dust proof as well. So yeah, I thought I'd mention that. But yeah, 3 hours in, still at 42%. Nice. I'm impressed. Next is the app control for the LinkPower-1. You download the BlueFi app, and then in there you open up this link in the, you'll see the slot down below where you add this app. And then after that, you just have to connect your device. It'll show up in devices, and you pair it. And then you have control of your power on that thing, and you can see all the displays. All right, the rain has stopped again for a little bit. It is, let's see what time it is.
5:26 p.m.
5:26 p.m. So we're like 4 hours, 15 minutes in. And we still got 17% battery. There's 1 hour and 9 minutes remaining. Wow. That's phenomenal that it's going over what the PeakDo said it would. So yeah, that's like, what, almost 6 hours, like it said. Pretty phenomenal. Like, it only pulls in, 2 amps or 20 watts at a time. I love this Starlink Mini. Such a game changer. My Gen 2 would have lasted like 2 hours with that little battery. But that thing, it's phenomenal. So you could charge like a cell phone or a laptop with that USB-C port and still get like 4 hours of internet time, even with charging a phone to full capacity. Pretty phenomenal. I'm impressed. All right, well, it is 6:01. I think the Starlink just powered off. Yeah, so it's at 0%. So there you go. That only almost made it 5 hours, which is pretty phenomenal. Like I said, they said 4.5 hours, so I'm impressed that it made it as long as it did. It's been cloudy conditions. There's a little bit of obstructions with trees and so on. So yeah, I think that battery did phenomenal. So many cool features in this little battery. Pretty phenomenal. A couple I forgot to mention is with its 96 watt-hour capacity, the PeakDo LinkPower-1 meets airline regulations and is safe to bring on board for air travel. Another thing, which is UPS. It's an uninterrupted power system. So say you were in a scenario, say in the van like a lot of people do, put it in their dash and they're plugged into a 12-volt cigarette connector. Well, when you go to start your car or start the van, there's that mild interruption of power when it goes from just accessory to starting up the car. The PeakDo will keep the power running the whole time so your Starlink doesn't have to reboot up all over again. So yeah, feature after feature on this thing. And I think its price point is phenomenal at $119. You can't beat that. That's US dollars, but still. For $119 getting a battery like that and your whole Starlink system is all in one like that, phenomenal. I love it. I think it's a great product. I highly, highly recommend it. So yeah, if you like videos like this, subscribe and I'll try and do more of them. I got some more Starlink accessories coming. So yeah, Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.